Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and it has been way too long since I have been outdoors camping. Well, actually I went over spring break. I haven't released that video yet, but before then it was a couple of months. I really planned on coming out a whole lot sooner, but a little over a week ago I came down with a really bad cough. They had to put me on prednisone, and so of course if you've ever taken that stuff, I know at least for me, I do not sleep at all for like a week. So got up today, cough is mostly gone, hopefully well enough that I can be out here doing what I want and I'll be okay. Weather is supposed to be about 92, 93, which I think it's probably not far away from that right now, with about 92 to 93% humidity. So what I'm going to be doing is mostly for this trip is testing out. I got, hopefully you can tell, I'll angle the camera down. It's a new holster from Minuteman Concealment. I also have a holster from T-Rex Arms called the Ragnarok. I want to do some drills using both of these. Buddy of mine also let me borrow a SIG P220. I've got a couple of different holsters and mag carriers for that. And I have some upgrades to the AR-15. So the primary focus of this trip is going to be shooting. Now, of course, I'm going to be camping. I've got my feather stone tent that I've already reviewed, but I want to try sleeping in a different way. And of course, now with it getting a lot hotter, test out the ventilation and stuff like that and see how well it does. It did well in the spring, so we're going to check out the summer now. But mostly, yeah, it's just going to be focused on hiking and shooting. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Of course, while I'm around camp, I'm going to do what I normally do and bring you in along the way. And but for now, let me go ahead and get set up so I can get the rest of my gear on and sweat my butt off today. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, so let's cover the upgrades that I got in order to save some time as we get out to the shooting location. I got a new flashlight here. Company sent it to me to test and review. I've got a couple hundred rounds on it so far. Does have a little pressure switch here, so momentary or just on. I got a new red dot because if you've been watching, maybe you noticed last time I was out here I lost my red dot. Still very upset about that. But this is the Tacticon Predator V2. Has 4 different reticles in 2 different colors, red and green. Very excited about that. I love the green reticle, so that's one that I just really wanted. This is very budget friendly, so we're going to see how it works. I took it to the indoor range. Sorry, my breathing's not that awesome, but it's really hot out here, and just getting over this cough, not a good combination probably. Got the Radian Raptor, ambidextrous charging handle. Extremely excited about it. The Sop Mod B5 stock. This is a buddy of mine. He is letting me borrow it. So I'm going to test it out. So far, I really like it. With this, I already have about 100 rounds on it. Took a little while to sight in, but that's just me. I always keep getting them confused of which way to adjust the dot, compared to like iron sights, red dots, and scopes. I always get it messed up, and that's my fault. And now the queen of the ball is the CMC, as you can see right here. 3.5 pound single stage trigger. Took it out the other day along when I was testing this out, and the charging handle at the indoor range. Holy crap. Can I tell you how much the difference a trigger makes. I used to just think it was crazy that people pay a lot of money for a trigger until I shot a Geisley, and then I was like, oh, that was really cool. And so this was on sale on Palmetto State Armory, so I got it for Father's Day. It was on sale for like $129, and it's just a drop-in trigger. So actually it was fairly easy to get it in, even for somebody like me. So that was really cool, and definitely looking forward to that. This SIG P220 N45. Already have several hundred rounds through this. I've been Carrying it concealed in this inside the waistband holster from AG Holster. This thing shoots really nice. It did come with night sights, I believe. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but I did paint the front red sight because this has been around a while, and I couldn't really see. It was just all blacked out sights, and so this just made it a little easier to pick it up. I do have an outside the waistband holster for it, also from AG Holster, so we're going to try that out. This is the Ragnarok from T-Rex Arms with the Safariland belt clip. That is, I love this part because it just has a clip like this, and so if you have different guns, you can literally just get different clips for them and put them on the holsters, and you don't have to get a whole new setup every time. It is a mid-rise with a leg strap, and I love that too. When I hike out, I'm going to be wearing this instead of the, still can't tell if you can tell because I'm using the GoPro, but the Minuteman Concealment, I'm not going to wear this one out because I'm also going to be wearing a plate carrier and a pack, which is going to be kind of heavy because I got like 4 mags for the AR, 150 rounds of 9mm, 100 rounds of 45, and of course I'm going to have to carry water and some snacks and the holsters. So that's going to be fun hiking out. Sorry, excuse me. All right, let me get strapped up, ready to go, and we'll get back out there. All right, as you can tell, I'm moving on. One good thing about today is there's nobody out here. I saw on the way in there was 2 cars at the very front entrance. Looks like they were getting packs out to start backpacking. They're going to be taking more than likely the Dutchman Creek Trail or the Uwharrie Trail, which I won't be on either one of those. So as far as I can tell, I'm not going to have to hike very far, which is going to be good. And if somehow, some way, by some fluke, I actually can find my old red dots somewhere along the trail, it won't happen because I hiked the trail 3 times after I lost it. If I did, I won't say I'll be upset because I already went out and bought another red dot. But at least I'll have 2. That gives me 2 to review. So just in case you're wondering, the other one was a True Glow. Resembled somewhat closely an EOTech, or at least it favors it. It was awesome. Did everything I wanted it to. Had multiple reticles, red and green, just like this one. So that was awesome. It's just somehow, I have no idea how I knocked it off the rifle while hiking in or out. Or no, it was in, because I noticed when I got to the shooting location. Yeah, it was like 80 bucks, but I wanted to cry that day. All right, let me get some distance in, and I will get back to you unless just something spectacular happens along the way. Alright, now I'm going to try the Minuteman concealment holster. Maybe you could tell by my shirt. It's a little hot and I've sweated a little bit. Holster around is really comfortable. You definitely got to be careful with the clothing you pick. Really light colors seem to print really a lot, or really a whole lot. Really dark colors, stripe patterns, stuff like that. Less. I don't have this belt as tight as I could get it because I just didn't really mess with it. It would print a little bit less, is what I'm trying to say. Appendix draw is much faster. You just have to decide for yourself, do you want to carry this little right here? Me, I don't mind. Alright, SIG P220. Outside the waistband, their mag carrier. This is not the best belt for this, but I'm trying to go forward too quickly.